I would rather order anything but a hamburger. And you know why that's the case?
No, why?
I've been burned on too many tall burgers. The tallness of the American hamburger is getting out of control.
They just gotta put a toothpick in it.
It doesn't help that much.
Sure.
In my opinion, it doesn't help that much. You go and you're like, hey, can I order a meal that will dislocate my entire jaw, please? Oh yeah, here we go.
Out of it.
We got it's a house smoked Alberta beef Angus burger that has another house smoked Alberta beef Angus burger on top of it. You gotta eat it. Here's the chainsaw to carve it. We'll just
Look, I'm not going to disagree that the burger race is a race to the bottom. However, I do think there's plenty of happy mediums that exist in the world of burger influence.
If you can't take a bite that encapsulates all of the ingredients, it's a waste of a burger as far as I'm concerned.
So don't eat that one. Get a different one.
Yeah, but then they're like, well, we got A1 peppercorn burger. It's 18 inches tall. And you're like, well, do you have anything smaller than that? You're like, yeah, the cheeseburger. Is
You get some mushrooms and Swiss on it, it'll be just fine.
Now that one, I'll give you that one. I just don't like mushrooms on a burger. That's my own personal thing.
Sure,
but
lots of people do though. I do.
I recognize that I'm in the minority maybe on that one. I'm just sick of the ones like, for me, an ideal burger is like a really nice beef cooked properly, slice of cheese, you know, maybe a few red onions, pickle, lettuce leaf, you're good to go. I hate the ones.
America, we don't do red onions here.
You don't do red onions in America?
They're communist.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, you do red onions, but
Yeah.
yeah, okay. I was like, that's crazy, man. But
I had to
now
phrase
it's
that better.
now it's like, you know, oh, here's your burger. It comes with 4 onion rings on top of it, and then, you know, a deep fried calzone. And then on top of that, we drizzled maple syrup, and then, like, here's 6 chestnuts roasted over an open fire. And then the garnish is like a slider. So you got like a little burger on top of your burger. And then you take one bite, and the whole thing just fucking collapses. It's like the Vasa.
If you bite it and the burger shoots out of the back, like, that's probably not ideal.
And the more toppings you have that are not actually connected, the more the plate tectonics becomes a factor, I think, you know?
Don't
Sauce
eat my
and
turd.
lettuce are the key.
Yo, I'm... Mouth.
What?
What is your thought on this subject of big burgers?
And horse breeding.
First of all, I'd like people to know I coined the term plate tectonics of
That's
sandwiches.
correct, yes.
That's okay. I agree with Ryan. I think it's like poutine. You should try and keep it simple. Have
Yeah,
a few
I agree with you on that.
I mean, okay, any burger, I feel like, I don't know what your feeling is on sauces, but some burgers, they get going with too many sauces. Yeah, like 2 pretty much would be my max. And even then, that's sometimes too much depending on what the sauce is. Because they're all just gonna kind of blend together and become like a blob of sauce.
Confirmed, yeah.
To me, you know, I'm not a huge fan of tomatoes in general, but like, you gotta be careful with your tomato game. I see some pretty thick tomato sauces out there, and I don't think they contribute anything to the overall flavor profile. The general texture is
What if you get a tomato that's like been in the wrong part of the fridge, and then when it comes out, it's like almost ice? You bite into it, and like it just completely compromises the warmth of the burger.
I disagree on the flavor problem. Like, that really does add something to me. I can taste the tomato through it, and it actually adds a bunch.
I mean, I can taste the tomato, but it's just like it's not a very
good vegetable.
It's just like, I don't know. I feel like the taste and the flavor isn't really contributing to the overall awesomeness of it.
On a general sandwich, tomato is the make or break sometimes for me.
Whoa.
Tomato's a big deal, man.
If you ask me, like, if there was like a dystopian future where I constructed the death row inmates' last meals, like they had personally wronged me and I got to construct their last meals, I would make them like a white bread sandwich with tomato. And then that would be it. And then the bread would get all weird and pink, and then, you know, it'd be like 1 slice of Oscar Mayer bologna on it, and that's it.
I read that last meals are sort of a myth. Like, they don't really get to choose whatever they want on death row. It's just like whatever they had in the cafeteria that day.
That'd be like fucked up though, right? Because what if they were like, you know, I want innocence. You'd be like, oh shit, you got us. Let him go, boys. I want a retrial.
It would be a monkey paw situation. Somehow it would turn out worse.
Yeah, it's like wishing for more wishes, man.
Don't do it.
When I-
Don't try that.
When I worked at the general store, the main guy used to eat tomato sandwiches.
Like
He'd
just tomato.
He'd get a big slice of tomato or two, you know,
Mozzarella.
overlap them, salt and pepper, and then yeah, white bread. And he usually wouldn't even toast it. And then I was pretty resistant to it, but he's like, no, it's really good. I was like, I don't even really like tomatoes, but like, fuck it, I'll try it. And it was actually like, yeah, that's what you use to torture people with.
I thought you were gonna say I actually liked it.
No,
You just doubled down in the other direction.
That's so good.
no. It was
You
just
really
like
caught me off guard with that.
it was just like funky tasting like water, like with a slight bite to it. I don't know.
Water with a bite.
It's like you ever know somebody that's like, you know, I eat raw potatoes. Like just a salt and pepper, I'll have like a raw potato, just bite into it. And like one time, this happened in college. Somebody told me like, yeah, you just get a little salt and pepper. You just put that on a raw potato, take a bite. It's like a potato chip. I tried it once. The person's out of their fucking mind. It was horrible. It tasted like eating a shirt.
This reminds me of the scene in Napoleon Dynamite when the farmer's like stirring up the egg yolks.
Oh,
He's like, we got some egg salad. And then they all walk up and there's like flies buzzing on it. And like,
Yeah.
I don't want that. And then one guy tries one.
when you think about it, how many like there's a lot of vegetables that are pretty much like a-okay, either cooked in various ways or raw. You know, broccoli, I'll do some